No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel.
I was gonna use the audio from the clip, but you cannot hear anything I'm saying, so. But it's here. I received my package from my friends over at WAVY BAR, and I'm so excited to tell you guys about the just intense and incredible experience I had. So let's just dive into it, okay? So this is the entire package that came to me. I got, I'm pretty sure, like a little trip care package, which they also offer through their website when you're ordering. And I also received 2 of their WAVY bars to try. This next piece I'm pulling out is what the bars come secured in. It's wrapped really well for your convenience, and also wrapped including an ice pack so your bars stay unmelted, which was fortunate for me because I do live in one of the hottest states in the US. And cue the cool sounds for the entrance of the bars. They come in this really pretty, like purple blue iridescent. The lighting at the time just didn't give it justice, so I decided to change areas and fully give you the experience, because the box, the presentation, it's beautiful. I didn't want to give away the whole show because I understand that the product is definitely something that you're investing in and the experience, but you know, I just feel like it's super cool to see, and I'm so incredibly thankful for the product that I've received and all the little goodies. And obviously when they send you the product, they send you the little slip, and on it kind of explains everything about the bars. I will give kind of a basis over it. Their bars are 100% vegan, USDA organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, kosher, and allergen-free, and each bar contains 3.5 grams of mushrooms divided into 6 pieces. And here's a quick overview of all the goodies I mentioned earlier. It came with this really cool sticker that you see up front, and I'm gonna tune in to the bars that they actually sent me so you can see the packaging up close, because they really did a great job on the presentation. When I sat down to edit this video, I didn't realize how much footage I truly had. And the footage that I included in the end, that is just kind of gonna be my tell for how my trip was going for me and how great the experience was. This definitely wasn't my first trip and or experience of the sorts. I was definitely trying to microdose this time though, and it was a little bit more than I anticipated. But if you are watching this video because you are looking to experiment, this is not something I recommend doing if you do not feel ready, both mentally and physically. It's definitely an experience that isn't necessarily draining, but it opens you up to a lot of things mentally and emotionally. The experience that I ended up capturing, I was alone. I did plan on microdosing, but I just would not recommend if you are trying to experience this specifically for the first time. Make sure you're surrounded by people that care about you and will take care of you in the situation. First impressions of the chocolate. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom out real fast. So first impressions of the chocolate, it is very good. Kind of tastes like a dark chocolate. I've eaten quite a bit of dark chocolate in my life, so I know what dark chocolate tastes like. Very good. I'm like kind of surprised. I don't know why I thought it was gonna taste like nasty. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've had like edibles before, and those are not usually tasty. So, or at least not tasty like a regular candy bar would be, you know what I'm saying? Like this is like some dark chocolate I would just like pull out of my cabinet and snack on. So, it was really good. I took 1 piece so far. I kind of forgot that I need to probably eat something. So I'm probably gonna make myself a Hot Pocket now and get myself ready for whatever I'm doing today. So, I'm so excited to check back in with you later.
1 hour later.
I feel like the smirk on my face is it all, so here we go.
I'm definitely not tripping the fucking balls out, but I'm definitely feeling something. We'll let you know the time. It is exactly 1 hour and 45 minutes. And I took 1.5 or 1.5 of the little fucking squares. Ugh. Well, here we are. This is it. This is me. I'm gonna go take a shower. I was kirking out for a little bit, but I think I'm chilling for right now. Just thinking about life. It's cool though. It's so crazy, like, I'm really just thinking about, like, my life and just my experience. The thing I was just thinking about as I was, like, wandering around my house is, like, I'm actively tripping, and, you know, they tell you when you're tripping to not look in mirrors and shit, so I've been avoiding them. I have, like, one of them covered up right here, but that was for some other shit. But yeah, the sun, whatever. And then just the raw authentic, I guess. As I was wandering around my apartment and, like, trying to avoid mirrors, like, as I'm having the conscious thought that, like, while I'm high, what would this be, tripping? I'm, like, trying to not look in the mirror, and then I'm, like, having myself consciously think about, like, what if this is the universe guiding me around? I know damn well I'm gonna look at this later and laugh my ass off. It's later. But just how cool it is that the universe just communicates with us through our small gestures. And so I guess the thing that I'm trying to say out of this, if there's anything intellectual from this footage, is that why are you questioning routines in your life? Why the things that you do that you think that maybe are mundane might lead back to, you know, unfortunate unravelings, but we deal with that when we get there. Why are we presumptuously keeping ourselves from living life because of something that might not happen? And that's the trip, I guess. Damn. That's fucking crazy. I am an hour and 47 into this bitch, and I don't know how long this is gonna last, but this is a cool little life that I'm living.
So, the conclusion. I decided after I took a shower and I just sat in the sunlight for a little bit that I wanted to go for a bike ride. And I really had no destination in mind until I found this really pretty park. And I've been talking to the universe lately just about my need to experience things and how I just feel like I'm not getting everything I want out of my life. The piece earlier you saw where I was talking to the camera just about, you know, taking life kind of by the balls and allowing yourself to experience things that you want to be experiencing, regardless of if you're scared about what you're going to be thrown into, I guess. My biggest takeaway from the entire trip was my understanding that I'm a little afraid of life. Though my experiences have not necessarily been kind to me, it's just not my place to keep myself from experiencing life because I'm scared. So if you take anything away from this video, I hope that you realize that life is beautiful and there are just so many moments that we just miss. We miss out on because we're so focused on like zooming into these smaller aspects of our pictures, and we forget about the whole picture. It happens to the best of us. Especially when we hold on to like insecurities and doubts about our own futures that have been projected onto us by other people. We don't have to be scared to live life. It's beautiful and ready to experience us. Question is, are we ready to experience what we have?
I had to stop. Look at how pretty that is.